Welcome back to this, already the final segment of The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking about you and your businesses. As usual, I've got a lot to talk about here as we wrap up even this final segment. Do want to mention, though, right after this show, I'm going to be going over there to the Reliant Stadium area. I'm going to be a part of this big expo there called the Franchise Expo South. And I'm going to be there today and tomorrow doing interviews, and I'd love to meet you. I'd love to see you. And I got free tickets, man. I got inside information to get you free tickets to that event. Just go to usdailyreview.com. You'll look there in the business section. You can either click the business page or just scroll down. You'll see the business section. You'll see the big banner there for Franchise Expo South. Click it and get your free tickets and see me there and tell me that you heard about it on The Price of Business. Come by my booth and I look forward to chatting. Speaking of chatting, been looking forward to this conversation with Mary Leamons. She's with a company, an organization, magazine, I'll get it out eventually, called Living Magazine, livingmagazine.net. And Mary, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being patient through my all of a sudden speech impediment I just decided to develop. Tell me about Living Magazine.
Oh, okay, excellent. Well, Living Magazine has actually been around for about 16 years. It was started up in Rockwall, Texas. And my husband and I, there's about 8 different areas in the Houston location, and my husband and I purchased the rights to be in Memorial. So we're actually the independent publishers of the Memorial area. And it's a wonderful magazine. It's been around forever, and they've just really honed in on supporting local businesses and the right way to do it.
Mm-hmm. And it is so essentially, I mean, I'm afraid to use the wrong language. I get irritated when people call me a DJ. There ain't no record spinning around here. I'm a talk show host. But, so forgive me if I say something wrong because I am pretty proficient at faux pas. But it's almost like a franchise, isn't it, what you have?
Similar, yes. It's a license. All the other areas are run by corporate, and my husband and I kind of have that license for Memorial. So we're the publishers, and we kind of are the hands-on people that you deal with when you're in Memorial. I'm
looking at livingmagazine.net, and I'm looking at the editions. It's easy to find. It's right under the masthead. Editions. Click it. You'll see all the various areas. They're all in Texas.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's a Texas-based. Mm-hmm.
And kind of tell me about it. What would one find in picking up a Living Magazine?
Well, the magazine is fashioned sort of with a national feel, but with local content. So the whole thing is what we do is spotlight a local business, and then we follow that up with display ads to remind our readers of the business that they just read about the month before. So really, that's the recipe for success, and that's what's been keeping Living Magazine going for the past 16 years, is because they've been highlighting local businesses, and people like to read about that. And then we also have editorial content in there that's very relevant to people, and it gives that more of a national feel. We do our own photo shoots for the fashion section. There's great recipes and workout tips, and just really, it's a lifestyles magazine that focuses on fashion, travel, soul, health and beauty, and it is geared towards women. About 92% of our readers are women, and all of our readers are selected on their household income and home value. So it's more of the affluent readers that we send it out to have that national feel, but they can learn about local businesses and how they can support the local businesses in their area.
What percentage of the content is produced by the main publication? It looks like a lot of it's local, but what percentage of it is from the main publication?
Well, we have 60% kind of advertising / advertorials, and then 40% is the editorial content. But what's beautiful about it is that a lot of the stuff that we write about our clients doesn't come off as just an ad. It's got really good content in there about how that person is different from the other people in their industry, and how it's important to support that locally owned and operated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's a very attractive-looking magazine. Something I really like that you all do is that you make it simple for people to navigate it. If you go over there, again, to the website, livingmagazine.net, click editions, click Memorial, and there all of a sudden you're looking at the actual magazine. It's phenomenal. I love it.
Excellent. Thank you. And all the ads, all the pages with our advertisers goes directly to their website as well. So if there's a link on the page, it'll pop them out to their direct website.
So what was your husband and yours background before you decided to do this?
Well, I started an online advertising company about 5 years ago. It was 2008, I guess, when the economy was kind of slipping, and I started a little website called Eat Cyprus, and that was geared towards the locally owned and operated restaurants in the Cyprus area. Super easy, directory. And as we were talking to our clients and getting to know them, we kind of figured out that they all sort of have the same needs as far as marketing goes. Everyone knew it was important, but they really didn't have the time to do it because they were focusing on running their business. And so we started moving to different things like websites and Facebook and email marketing and things like that. And a lot of our clients, were very interested in direct mail. And me being an online company, I said, no, direct mail, no, dead, no, that's too expensive, it doesn't work. But we started looking at things and kind of figuring out ways to get in front of people when they're not on their computer. And really, direct mail was a wonderful way to go. The problem was it was way too expensive. So our magazine, which is so great because we got it at our house and there was an ad in there saying, do you want to own your own business, own part of Living Magazine? We're like, So my husband was working for a contract manufacturing company for about 13 years. And so it was terrifying. We have 3 small kids, but we're like, you know what? Let's do this. If we're going to do it, let's do it. And so we got to know the company, and it was just beautifully run. And we said, if we were going to start a magazine, this is exactly how we would do it. So why not go with the brand that's already established? And it's a direct mail shared piece, and the cover gets exposure for 30,000 residents in the Memorial area, and those high impact areas really get to a lot of people, and it's a great way to get in front of people that they're not on their guard. When you're on your computer, you've got all these ads flashing at you and all this other crazy stuff, but they're home relaxing. They're reading about local business, and so those ads, I think, have a greater impact. And so we bought the rights to the Memorial area, and it's just been in September was our first edition.
Mary, I got a couple more questions, and my producer just told me I had a minute left, so we got a problem. Sorry, we have to kind of. I know you can talk for hours about it. I know how people are about things they own. Yes. So you said 30,000. Is that how many you print?
Yes, we print and mail 30,000 to 30,000 residents.
Okay, and do you also have them available for pickup in different parts of town, or is it purely through mailing?
Oh, we leave them at our clients. We deliver them. The Chamber of Commerce is awesome. We always try to give a couple to them. And, we would certainly, everywhere, my husband and I, that we network, we go, and we always have some in our car. So if we see a spot like a coffee house or something that they would agree to hold it for us, make it available, we certainly leave it there, too.
Which chamber helps you?
Oh, the Houston West Chamber of Commerce is amazing.
Yeah. In fact, I'm sure they may have had something to do with you being on our program today. I'm not sure. Bellinger, she does a phenomenal job. Jeannie's done a great job over at that chamber, and I'm huge fans of it. And so congratulations for being a part of it. LivingMagazine.net, click editions, and you'll see clearly Memorial. It's a beautiful magazine. Thanks for spending time with us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
When we come back tomorrow, of course, we're going to have much more for you. I'll have some reports on how things are going at this great event I'm going to on franchising. Learn more about that at the business section of USDailyReview.com. Have a great day. Spend it right here